not proper taking care. Do you understand it? Complications led into the chest. Perfect. And I kept getting grandmother. So this is your grandmother? And whose mom is it? Perfect. Good. All right, well, we'll see if we get the poodle back. Because I bet this is who I was feeling the poodle from earlier. Do you understand? Okay, good. Or looks like a poodle. Yeah. All right, she's starting to step in. I'm being told diabetes for years. Do you understand it? Okay. What's with the pill bottles? Was she on medication for it? So I'm seeing pill bottles. Perfect. But she's saying to me she didn't follow doctor's orders. But that could mean she was just cheating along the way. It might have nothing to do with the medication. Do you understand? Okay. But I'm being told the diabetes got so advanced that it started to affect the chest complication. Meaning it went into the chest and affected the heart and vessels. Do you understand it? Because I can have someone who has diabetes and then goes into complications where it goes into the chest, or I can have someone that just has diabetes that passes a heart attack or just has diabetes, and then the shutdown process happens with the diabetes. But I'm being told it went into the chest. Do you know anything about that? Good. Okay. The chest. Right, I'm asking her to come closer to me now that I've felt the health complications. Is she your main person? Whose main person was she? Okay, good. Because I kept getting one mind, and that's how I know it's somebody's main person. So she's your main person? Okay. Yeah, I'm just asking her to release the pressure she's making me feel in the chest, so I can start to look at her. Right, I'm asking my God to step between us because it's too strong. Because I feel like I'm going to prick my finger. Diabetes. Okay. I feel like I'm supposed to move my chair for some reason, so I'm going to. Alright, he's stepping between us. He has to, because he has to pull her energy off my chest. It's not as painful as what William was, but there's a lot of pressure right there. Okay, good. Alright, she's stepping in. She has all this purple and pink all around her. Very loving. I feel a lot of love from her. Very strong-willed, though. Do you understand it? Okay, so I'm just going to leave it for a minute. Alright, he's standing right here. I'm just going to start listening to her words because she's making the connection with me now, because now he's between us, so I don't have to feel that pressure. Somebody have a diamond of hers? Because she just showed me the diamond and she said, talk about the diamond. You have it? You have it. Perfect. Good. Does it pass down to you? Because I get the exchanging of hands and that's how I know it's passed down. Do you understand? And she just showed me a big diamond and she said, talk about the diamond. Is that the most sentimental piece from her? Because she's saying to me, is that the one you feel most sentimental about? Yeah, because she said most sentimental. Perfect. Good. Do you understand what she's saying to me? She didn't have a chance to say everything she wanted to? Huh? Do you understand it? Meaning I know she's not fully vocal in the end. So she keeps saying to me, now's my chance. So I'm just going to let her talk, okay? Good. Are you married, honey? Okay. She keeps saying, talk about your wedding. Do you understand it? Because she keeps saying, I was there, I was there, I was there. Right, and I don't know what there's got to be a specific meaning with that, so I'm going to leave it until she tells me. Sometimes it's them validating they were there, and they want to talk about something special as far as any kind of honoring, or it could be them validating that they're there in spirit, so I got to wait for her to give me the picture. But I want to ask her if there's anything else she wants to say about the big picture of the diamond she showed me before I move on. Okay? She's clearing my mind. She's making me feel like I'm going into a relaxed state. And she's saying to me she wasn't really there in the end, up here. Now sometimes that can be because there's so much medication in the system, or because of the shutdown process of the body. She makes me feel it's the combination. Do you understand? Being it's not only the shutdown process of the body, but it's the combination of the medication as well combined. Okay? She's making me look relaxed state. Who's the one that was missing to say goodbye? Because she's saying to me, one didn't have a chance. So this is why I feel like I'm talking to you and why she's showing me the diamond. They made me feel like I needed to scoot my chair and focus my energy on you. Because she just said to me, I watch her beat herself up every day over it. And she said, and I can't let that happen. She's making me feel her emotion. Not only her emotion, but I'm getting hers. I can't let that happen anymore. But she's saying to me, you couldn't be there. Do you understand it? Okay. Were you the only one missing?
Yep.
That's why. Okay. She was saying 111, but I feel like it's directed to you. She said, I wanted her to know that it was peaceful for me in that moment. And I don't want her to ever think that I didn't know how much she loved me. And I'm hoping I did my best to show the same. Do you understand? Okay, that's what it is. She said, I know that you know with everything that we shared as a family how much I loved you. And I wouldn't have been able to say it in those end moments. But I know that you've spoken to her. But she's saying to me, everything that she has said to me since my passing, tell her I hear. Because you're speaking out loud to her. And she's hearing your words. And part of this has to do with the regret of not being there. So it's like you're saying the things that you wish you would have said, even if it's just the thinking, and then the things that you're talking about. Do you understand? You're asking her, you feel like she's your angel? You asking her for guidance all the time? Because she said all she ever does is ask for my advice. Do you understand it? And you pray for her. Because she's showing me the praying hands. And she said, I needed her to know that not only was my soul at peace, but I don't want her to hold on to not being there.
That was our hands. I took a picture of her.
She showed me this.
I have that.
That's what it looks like. It looks like praying hands.
Her hand and my hand, and I took our picture.
That's what it is. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. Because all of a sudden she showed me the hands going like this. And you took a picture of your hand and hers. Usually when I see the two hands like this, it's because somebody's praying for somebody. But you took a picture of your hand plus hers.
And we have a
That's
picture
it.
and I blew it up.
That's it. Because all she kept doing was this. And she's saying to me that you pray for her, but you pray for her too?
All the time.
Perfect. So it's the double validation. But that, I think this is, my guide said, yes, this is the stronger validation. Even though it's the double validation, this is what she wanted to talk about. Wonderful. Yeah, that was strong. What's with the 5 or the month of May?
The what?
5 or the month of May. It's about somebody here. Who connects to that?
My son's the 5th and he died on, I know you can
What, you got married in May? Okay, perfect. I'm being told it's right here. You got married in May? That's the wedding she was talking about earlier.
She was there.
Perfect. Okay. Because she kept saying, talk about the wedding. I feel like I want to look at you in a wedding dress. And now I'm getting the month of May. So it's her way of giving number. I said, I'll ask as we go. whether she's trying to validate if she was there or if she was in spirit. So it's just a specific date that she's given about her. That's all it is, okay? She just said that she, tell her I'm doing my best so she knows when I'm there. You feel her. Because she's saying to me, my daughter feels me, and that's how I know you're sensitive. Do you understand it? Perfect. Because she's saying to me, you feel her, and you sense her, and you know when she's there. Wonderful. Tell her that even though we didn't have those last moments together, that I'm still doing everything I can to be there for her. And anything she asks me, I'm going to do my best to give her any kind of guidance, meaning she's trying to guide you. And she continues to guide all of you. Good. All right, I'm going to see if I get anything else from her real quick. My guide's saying to me we have just a little bit longer, so I'm hoping I can at least get to 1 or 2 more people before they shut me down. It's the only thing that's hard about this when I do groups like this. I don't control how long they keep me open. Right, she's showing me the white doves in front of her chest. She's so beautiful. She's passing me loving energy, and I keep getting, I love you. Meaning she's... I keep saying doves. Do you understand it? Perfect. And I feel like that's one of those really strong validations that go along with the hands that she was showing me. Even though they still look like praying hands to me, I think it was more that. Wonderful. Alright, I'm going to lose her in just a moment. But she's saying to me she wants to step out so other people can hear from their loved ones. And she just said, I love you. She just said, let her know that I will continue to do anything I can to be with them whenever I can. Meaning that she's always doing the back and forth in here in spirit. Alright, she's starting to go. You're welcome. I'm glad that those 2 things were very strong validation, which is wonderful. Because I always ask them, give me 2 really strong things so they know it's you. Most of the time it's a name and how they passed. But not always, because sometimes it can be a date or something else that's specific. That's fine.